Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been paying attention to the Browns news lately, you know that this franchise is in a bit of a flux. They just pulled off a much-needed win last week against the Miami Dolphins, a game that honestly many fans felt was crucial for morale and confidence. The Browns sitting at 2-5 might not look impressive on paper, but that victory was a bright spot in what has otherwise been a tumultuous season. Still, beneath that win, there's a sense of uncertainty, a feeling that the team hasn't quite found its footing or a clear direction moving forward. And let's talk about the quarterback situation because, as many Browns fans are painfully aware, that's been one of the most talked about issues this season. Dillon Gabriel, the current starting quarterback, has had his moments. Through his first 3 starts, it's become quite evident, at least to many, that he might not be the franchise quarterback Cleveland is desperately looking for. Gabriel's stats are solid but not spectacular. He's completed about 59.8% of his pass attempts for 546 yards, with 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. Those numbers are decent, but they don't scream franchise quarterback material, especially when you consider the high expectations that come with wearing the Browns jersey. What's more concerning is that in this very competitive league, the Browns need someone who can elevate the team, someone who can lead in clutch moments and provide stability. Gabriel hasn't done a poor job, but he also hasn't shown enough to give fans full confidence that he's the answer for the future. And in Cleveland, where the fans are as passionate and demanding as they are, anything less than a clear plan for the quarterback position can lead to frustration, and that's exactly what we're seeing now. On the other hand, the Browns have Shedeur Sanders, the number 2 quarterback on the roster. For those of you who might not be fully up to speed, Sanders is the former standout from Colorado, a player with a lot of arm talent and raw potential. The buzz around him has been loud, with many fans and analysts wondering when Cleveland might give him a shot to see the field. The hype is understandable. Sanders has displayed flashes of brilliance, and many believe he's got the talent to develop into a solid starter someday. But here's the kicker. Despite being the primary backup, Sanders hasn't seen the field yet in any game this season. According to Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski, Sanders hasn't even been getting first-team reps during practice. That's right. While fans are clamoring to see what he can do, the coaching staff has yet to give him that opportunity. And this has sparked a lot of debate, especially among the Cleveland faithful. Some feel that if you have a young quarterback with potential, especially one with more arm talent than Gabriel, you should be developing him, giving him reps, letting him grow. ESPN Radio's Tony Rizzo didn't hold back when discussing this issue. He expressed his frustration openly, asking, "Is he getting coached? Is he getting developed?" Apparently not. That comment resonated with many fans who are eager to see Sanders get his chance but are growing increasingly impatient with the current approach. The question is, why is the team holding him back? Is it a coaching decision or perhaps a strategic move to protect the rookie's development? Whatever the case, it's clear that frustration is mounting. This situation with Sanders has become a microcosm of the larger problem facing Cleveland. There's no clear direction at the quarterback position. The team is stuck in a limbo, and that limbo is affecting the entire franchise. Fans want to see progress. They want to see their young talent develop, but the coaching staff hasn't been able to provide that clarity. Many are starting to wonder whether Sanders will even get a real shot this season, or if the Browns will stick with Gabriel for the foreseeable future, no matter how inconsistent or underwhelming he might be. Now, you might be asking, what's next? Could Sanders potentially take over as the starting quarterback in the coming weeks? It's not out of the realm of possibility. If Gabriel continues to struggle, or if the team feels the current offense isn't moving in the right direction, they could look to give Sanders a shot. On the flip side, there's also the chance that Cleveland might decide to sit him for his entire rookie season, especially considering the importance of development and the risk of rushing a young quarterback into the fire too soon. This quarterback conundrum feeds into the bigger picture of the Browns' season. Cleveland has been trying to find stability at the quarterback spot for years now. Remember, this franchise has a rich history, but also a history marred by inconsistency at that position. From the days of Bernie Kosar to the recent struggles with quarterbacks, it's been a roller coaster. Now, with Gabriel and Sanders, they're trying to build something sustainable, but the process isn't exactly smooth. The coaching staff has faced criticism for their handling of the situation, and it's understandable why fans are frustrated. Development is key, and right now, it seems like Cleveland's doing a lot of standing still or moving sideways. Looking at the bigger picture, the Browns aren't just about this season. They're a franchise with Super Bowl aspirations, and every game, every decision matters. The AFC North is a tough division, filled with teams that are constantly vying for supremacy. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Baltimore, these are teams with rich histories and rosters packed with talent. For Cleveland, catching up and overtaking them requires a clear and effective plan, especially at quarterback, which is the most critical position in football. If the Browns can get their quarterback situation sorted, whether that means Gabriel improves dramatically or Sanders finally gets a chance, it could be the turning point for their season. But until then, it's a lot of questions and very few answers. The coaching staff needs to find a way to develop their young talent, to give fans hope for the future. Because right now, the uncertainty at quarterback is a cloud hanging over the team, casting a shadow on what could be a promising season. And let's not forget the impact of that win last week. Sure, beating the Dolphins was a morale booster, but it's clear that the team still has a lot to work on. The defense has shown flashes of brilliance, but inconsistency at the quarterback position continues to be Cleveland's Achilles heel. Fans are eager for stability, for clarity, for a signal caller who can lead them to victories, playoff appearances, and maybe even a Super Bowl run. As we look ahead, the biggest story to watch is whether Sanders gets his shot on the field. Will the team give him the opportunity to develop, or will they stick with Gabriel longer than expected, hoping that he can turn things around? Or perhaps the Browns will look outside the roster for additional options. But for now, the focus remains on what's happening with their current quarterbacks and how that will shape the rest of the season. In the end, Cleveland Browns fans are known for their resilience. They've seen highs and lows, and they continue to support their team through thick and thin. This quarterback issue may be frustrating now, but deep down, they believe in the franchise's potential. The hope is that soon, the coaching staff will make decisive moves, give the young talent a fair shot, and finally bring some clarity to the quarterback position. Because at the end of the day, the Browns are a team with a rich history, passionate fans, and the talent to contend, if only they can find the right guy under center. So stay tuned because the story is still unfolding. The AFC North is watching, the league is watching, and Cleveland Browns fans, you know your team better than anyone. There's always a chance for a comeback, for a turnaround, and for a new chapter to begin. Whether it's Gabriel pushing through or Sanders finally getting his moment, this season is far from over, and the drama at quarterback is just heating up. Make sure you keep your eyes on every development because the Browns' future is being written right now, and it's a story you don't want to miss. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe Sanders will finally get his shot? Or do you think the team should stick with Gabriel for now? Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Browns. Remember, this is your team, your passion, and your voice. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Whether it's the quarterback saga, upcoming matchups, or potential trades, we're here to keep you informed and engaged. Thanks for tuning in, and let's keep the Browns' spirit alive no matter what the season throws at us.